Hi everybody, my name is Steve Jagger. This is my business partner Mike Stevenson, and we are from PayrollHero. PayrollHero is optimizing work productivity with happiness.
We've been business partners for 12 years as of yesterday and started 3 successful companies together. Our first company, Combustion Hosting, we sold in 2006. Ubertor is our second company, which we bootstrapped from our bedrooms in our parents' homes to over $1 million in recurring profits. And Outsourcing Things Done is our third company, where we discovered the pains of payroll firsthand with our team of 75 in the Philippines.
PayrollHero is a consumer-friendly, time-attended scheduling and payroll app that's in the cloud built for web and mobile. We use your employee's face as the biometric to ensure that the right person shows up at the right place at the right time. We further give those clock-in photos a mood rating to ensure management can understand the happiness of their workforce.
These 4 villains cost your company time and money. The ghost employee.
Ghost employees are employees that get paid for the business but don't actually work there. The Philippine government lost 4 billion pesos last year due to ghost employees. And as you can see, it is a worldwide problem.
The time stealer.
Time stealers are employees that squeeze a little bit of time out of every day. An employee that shows up 5 minutes late for work and leaves 4 minutes early. Those 9 little minutes add up to 39 hours per year. How many employees do you have like that in your organization?
The buddy puncher.
Buddy punching is when one employee clocks in or out for another employee who's not at work. Globally, 74% of organizations experience payroll losses directly related to buddy punching.
The time waster.
Time wasters so this is a punch card from a PayrollHero customer before we put the PayrollHero time clock in. As you can see, the stamps are misaligned or sometimes missing at all. This forces the payroll administrator to go around every 2 weeks, interrupt the employee, and figure out what's going on with their time and attendance. The good news is, PayrollHero is solving all of these problems. Boom! PayrollHero is built for the web and mobile. Pow! We use your employee's face, IP address, and GPS location to ensure that the right person is in the right place at the right time.
Kaboom! Each employee's clock picture is categorized with a mood. Baseline established, and HR is automatically notified to opportunities engagement when their mood drastically shifts. Zap! PayrollHero works to engage your workforce and to cultivate your company culture. It's easy now to bring attention to employees' milestones, birthdays, and even haircuts. And the previous task of clocking in is no longer mundane and is now socially engaging. Employees can view and adjust their schedules via the web and mobile. Managers can understand in real time if their employees are late, rendering overtime, or absent, so they can call in replacements before their customers notice a degrade in service. PayrollHero took coffee bean and tea leaf with 700 employees from a 16-day process down to 5 minutes.
Bam! PayrollHero is focused on Asian member states, and we are currently in alpha with customers from the Philippines, Cambodia, Canada, and the United States. Our business model is software as a service that's in the cloud, and we scale per month per employee. We've put together a solid team of advisors to help us achieve our goals. Eric Reese is the author of The Lean Startup. Ryan Holmes is the co-founder and CEO of Hootsuite. Kartik Rajavan is the senior advisor to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Alex Robinson is formerly of Microsoft and a current Silicon Valley entrepreneur. And finally, Mark Goins, formerly of Intuit and currently a partner at Morgan Thaler Ventures in Silicon Valley.
We're a 14-person team of senior engineers, marketing, and customer service professionals, all committed to the goal of $100 million in recurring revenue. A happy workforce is a productive workforce. Help us help you combine productivity with happiness. We are raising around and looking for partners, so please stop by our booth, say hi, play with PayrollHero, and enter for a chance to win a copy of The Lean Startup. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for PayrollHero. Right now, for the judges, we have 6 minutes on the clock for your questions and also your feedback. 6 minutes starts now.
In terms of the emotional happiness component of workers, how important is that to the service? Is that a big part of the value?
For the target we're targeting, which is millennials, 18 to 27, they expect HR to be their external mom and dad. They really want someone to notice when they're sad or happy. And
Then how happy do people look when they're like checking in and checking out?
In general, even if they're faking the happiness, there's nothing bad about forcing a smile at least twice a day. Just the act of smiling will make you happier and make the people around you happier.
So how do you stop body punching?
We use the face as the biometric.
Right, so that could, right there. I could just...
Oh, because this is not access control, we're processing it offline, so all these devices are actually on offline mode. When it connects to the internet, they'll upload the biometric picture to the server where it'll be compared. If it's not compared to 100% accuracy, we'll alert HR as a flag so they can check it out.
I mean, I could see this working in the US, okay? Because the whole HR process, you think it's going to work in Asia?
It's currently working very well in the Philippines, and we have lots of interest right across the Asian member states.
Is the HR function, I mean, it's still kind of young, the HR function in Asia. I mean, some of the companies we work with, aside from the MNCs and things like that, the more local companies, I mean, the HR function is not that developed. So how do you sell to them this kind of platform?
Okay, for one example, Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, they already have Wi-Fi in each of their shops, and they already have a computer where the managers schedule their employees. What we're proposing, or what we're actually doing, is replacing a terminal with an iPad because it has double internet connectivity. If they don't want to spring for an iPad and they're not ready yet, they could use their existing computer, add on a $20 webcam, and instantly all their employees can interact with their schedules via the mobile. We're really focusing on mobile because that is huge in Asia, and that's how most young people want to receive their pay stubs. They want it digitally, they don't want a piece of paper, they want to interact with HR via the internet.
What's the sales cycle for selling into HR departments, and what's your estimate? Is it 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months for CBTL as an example?
It depends on the size of the company, but we always recommend a parallelized process where they first put on time and attendance and scheduling. Once we nail down all the intricacies of their business, and then we do a parallel run of payroll for at least a month, and then they fully switch over.
Do you have examples of business cases to measure how much of a productivity improvement that you can get out of PayrollHero?
So just with Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, it used to take them 4 people, 4 man days every 2 weeks to process their time and attendance and payroll. So that's 16 days. With the introduction of PayrollHero, it's reduced to 5 minutes.
How about customer satisfaction, just general employee morale, which at some point you have to...
Employees love it. They get together in groups, they're clocking in, and they're taking pictures of the iPad or of the camera to upload to Facebook. We're testing which social portal we're going to do automatic sharing with. But when they get to work, they're either checking in on Foursquare or checking in on Facebook, and now we give them the easy ability to attach a portrait to that and attach a portrait with their colleagues.
And they're cool with you grabbing their IP address, their lat long, and their face every day?
So far, they are, but we also allow really intricate curation, and then we could also alert them when these pictures that are already being archived for HR purposes or in compliance are retrieved. So the employees we really allow the employee to curate how much their pictures are shared.
At the moment, are the employees using their own device, or they're using a device in situ in the...
It depends on who the worker is. So in our office, where it's more knowledge professionals, they're using their iPhones. We have an iPad in the front. In locations like Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, where the baristas, the managers are using their iPhone, while most of the rank and file employees are just using the computer that has a webcam.
You can call in sick on this also, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. And then is there a backend that ties into the entire payroll system? Is it your own payroll system?
It is our own payroll system. So there's a very extensive HR payroll web interface where they could go into all the kind of analytics or business intelligence they want.
Okay, so I can manage, for example, I know how many vacation days I have, how many sick days, etc.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. You can see all your prior pay stubs, you can print out PDFs. What we really try to do is remove the day-to-day mundane tasks of engaging HR for either a form or for a pay slip. Everything is do-it-yourself for the employee's portal.
Do you have to change the back end that you have for cutting paychecks as it stands, or do you link in with the major providers in the region?
So currently in the Philippines, where we are doing payroll, we're linked in with a company called BDO as well as HSBC. So it's just, we can integrate whatever file format they want. Thank you very much.